Hello YouTube, Fuzz here, welcome back to Final Fantasy IX, and today we're going to be doing episode or section D3-11 of Thomas's Excalibur II guide, and we're going to split it into two mini sessions. The first is quite simple. I haven't tried the second yet, but I have practiced the first one, and it wasn't too shabby at all. So we're going to start by heading north in the Hildegarde to the Shimmering Island, and then we can land directly on it with the circle button. And there's going to be a few cutscenes in this first mini session, but also lots of items to grab as well, and a couple of movies to skip. So I am going to try and speed things up today so that we can maybe catch up a little bit on time. So you'll want Steiner and Dagger in the party. Mainly because we need to equip Dagger at this point. Right, so give Zidane... Well, we'll do that later, but for now we just need her in the party. So give Zidane the Dagger. For Steiner, make sure you've removed his equipment. He hasn't got any for me anyway, so I've got no need to do that. And take his distractibility off. Let's just slow things down so I can get control of things. Sometimes the speed up function is more of a hindrance than a help in this game, isn't it? So we're going to go down this path first and grab the couple of items. There's a dragon wrist, whoop-de-doo-dah, and a coronet in the second chest. And then there'll be another scene with that girl just here. Grab the elixir. And then we'll follow her across into the next area and over the bridge. You can get enemy encounters in this place, so you might want to disable those as well. And head down both of these nets, I guess they are, aren't they? And we'll grab the remedy there. And back up we go. Right. So across here there's a hidden item. And now we can make our way down at this point. Okay, demon vest in here. And then we'll speed things up again. Right, over here there's a secret in the wall for another chest. A Minerva's plate. Right, at this point we are going to go ahead and sort Dagger's equipment out. What we're going to do is make sure... Oh, the music's gone off, that's strange. A magic racket, a Lamia's Tara, a magic armlet, the Minerva's plate that we just looted, and the awesome ribbon. And in terms of abilities... Make sure she's got auto float, and the guide says to only have auto float, so make sure her other abilities are turned off at this point. And then if we can just make our way out and up into the main area. This is Bran Bal, and we'll have another cutscene to skip here, so we'll go ahead and do that. Right, so we need to sort out our party now. That's why it's important to have Dagger at that point so that you can equip her. And we're going to take Freya and Amaranth. Just check I got that right, actually. Take Freya and Amaranth. Yes, that's fine. Right, now we're going to head over to the left. Thought I'd made a mistake then. Right, I'm going to slow things down a bit because there's a secret path here. Just to the right of where we came in. And then if we head over to the right even further, we can jump over this section and grab another chest. A bit of a secret chest, isn't it? A flash hat. And then back over to the left. And then we're going to make our way around the long way. The reason for that is there's some angel earrings to pick up. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. I don't think I have. I've gone mostly off memory on this run rather than actually reading the guide. And then into here. chest containing a wing edge, and no surprise what creature is hiding in here. This is Morlock. And before we save, we're just going to pick up his letter. And that's it. That brings us to the end of the first mini session. Okay, so for this next section, it is important to go ahead and reload, because that will spawn our good old friend Stiltskin. And we're going to go ahead and buy his latest deal. And then we're going to go and do some more shopping at Mognet, if I can actually get to Mog. Oh, come on. No, I don't want to speed up. These stupid analog controls do my head in sometimes, I'll tell you that. Okay, so we're going to start by selling. And we're going to need a certain amount of money. Or before we do anything, actually, one thing I always recommend is just doing item sort. Because then everybody is on the same page, literally, in terms of the order we're going to sell things in. So we're going to start by selling some of the stuff we've just looted, including the wing edge. And a little bit further down here, we've got the Avenger. I think we stole that off the last boss, didn't we? The Mithril Racket. Flash Hat, where are you? There you are. Dragon Wrist, if you've got that. Demon's Vest. Rubber Suit. Not a lot this time, actually. Yellow Scarf and Angel Earrings. But we do need 78,000 gil, and I've got 69,000. So I'm just going to sell a few ethers, since we don't need those. We'll sell 8, look. And then we'll get, and now, okay, that'll do. That amount of money will do. 77,000. What we're going to do is buy 9 all in shapes. An adamant hat. Minerva's plate. We don't need ethers because we've got the PlayStation 4. In fact, that's all we need to purchase. Basically, to cut a long story short, you need to have 2,500 gil left over after buying 9 all in shape, an adamant hat, and a Minerva's plate. So if you've got any more, like I've got 4,700, you can even go ahead and stock up on some high potions or whatever the case may be. Whatever you prefer. So now we're just going to go ahead and sort our equipment out. And we're following Path B, don't forget. So we're going to go for the Path B equipment, which is an orichalcum for Sedan. Or before we do any of that, actually, we need to go over to Queener and sort his out first. Adamant hat. Rebirth ring. Have I gone past it? Could have done. No. And we have to remove the Enkai armlet. And we're actually going to give that to Sedan. Power belt and black belt. And then Amaranth is fine the way he is. Freya is going to want Holy Lance. We're going to be killing off Amaranth in the next battle, you see, so don't want him having equipment. Minerva's plate. What have I got on? Okay, on the wrong thing here. Phoenicia shield. Then Minerva's plate, that's right. And then finally, Barret. Okay. So very briefly then just sort out abilities. Trying to do this as quick as I can, really. We want Bird Killer and Auto Reflect. So I have to take some of this other stuff off because Auto Reflect does require 15 stones. There we go. Amaranth wants nothing. I guess we'll even just take off his other stuff. Freya wants Distract, yep, MP attack, and Bird Killer. And I guess we can take off anything else she's got. Ability up's probably not going to hurt though, is it? And then Queener is going to want Auto Life. So we'll have to take everything else off Queener. Ability up maybe? Yeah, we can put that on. Okay, so we're going to head over to the left side of the screen now. And into this area for another cutscene. So we're nearly done, actually. This is probably one of the easiest episodes we've had to do for a while, I think. So heading to this north room, and then around this side and down the stairs. Slow things down again. Right, there's an elixir first of all we want to grab. And then speak to this person. And we'll speed things up for the cutscene. Okay, back up the stairs, then we'll take control of Ico. Okay, so there's a chest here, which you probably saw when we was with Sedan a moment ago, so we can grab that now. And then it's literally just a case of making our way across to the other side, where we're going to save, because that brings us pretty much to the end of this episode. And we've almost finished with Disc 3. So we're getting very close to the Excalibur II now, aren't we? So let's save, and then we'll have a quick look at the time before I leave you on your merry way. Let's just go ahead, 9:55. Let's just see the exact time though. So the actual target time for this particular point is 9 hours 56 minutes 27 seconds. So I did actually fall behind schedule a couple of episodes ago. Looks like we've just about caught up again now. Yeah, 9 hours 55 minutes 27 seconds. So we're exactly 1 minute ahead of schedule at this point. And in the next episode, we're going to be facing off against a couple of forced encounters. So that should be fun. Hopefully we've set our characters up as we need them now. And I hope you'll come back and join me for that. So that'll be D3-12, which we'll be covering next time. I look forward to it. I'll see you then. Goodbye.